Alright, everybody, welcome back. Big day here. Kind of. Well, I got a new graphics card for my PC. So we're trying that out. But we're still going through the PS5. So the main reason I wanted to do it was to have a comparable graphics card in my PC that I do in the PS5. You know, it's like kind of comparable. And then I also wanted to see if it would fix this weird issue with the audio glitching out. So far it hasn't glitched out, but who knows? It could be a coincidence. I don't know. It sounds pretty good. And I did wonder if it would make it look a little better in the recordings. Sometimes my recordings don't look quite as good as when I was playing. Or even like when I'm hooked up to my sound card on my PC. It doesn't look quite as good as when I'm just playing not hooked up to anything. So far I'm happy. It was scary hooking it up because at first it didn't work because my old one didn't have, so there's like a 6-pin connector that goes into it, and I haven't had a graphics card that does that. And so I didn't know that. I thought that was just for LED lights or something. So I didn't hook that up or even know like how to do that. But now I got it all hooked up. Like I popped it in and it just didn't work, and I was like, oh no, this isn't working at all. What have I done? And then it started, and you know, I took it apart. I thought, oh yeah, the guy that helped me build this PC, I remember there were all these pinned connectors that we spaghettied into the back of the thing. And so I looked and I found like what's called a 6+2 pin connector and popped it in the graphics card and boom, worked no problem. Anyways, here we go. To know that the Hetzo are safe is more than enough. Yet, would it be wrong to hope that in protecting them, we also avenged my parents? It is the least I owe to them after all this time. Azizizi, I thank you for standing by me as Dawn servant, and as the oft imperfect man beneath that mantle. Now, let us return our attentions to the matter we came here to address, shall we? We have removed the root cause of the Ronique, straying from their favored grazing, and obtained the tools to devise an additional precautionary measure, a silent whistle, as it were. This whistle must be capable of emitting pulses of aether strong enough that they will shy away from the tracks on instinct, yet not so strong as to drive them into a panic. If we can achieve this, it will be a far sight better than a traditional whistle, more effective and less stressful for the creatures themselves. Yeah, man. Let us return to Shaoloni Station and begin work on it then. While Lika and his crew will doubtless be relieved to finally have a solution. Alright, cool beans. Before I go there, I'm gonna go to Limsa really quick to check on my retainers. Another thing I thought about trying is just running the game off of my PC again. But then that runs you into problems too, like, because I think what like the super professionals do is they've got two PCs. One has the sound card and one doesn't. And I don't have that going on. So running this game through PC would be interesting to see what the graphics and the frame rate was like. But I don't think it would actually do me any favors, like when it came to recording. If I really wanted to do that, I'd have to get a whole nother PC and run like a dual setup like that, which I don't know about that. Man, I don't know though. It seems like it's running pretty good. I'll have to see how the video looks. I'm just listening for sound issues, for stutter. That move almost always makes the stutter happen, and I'm not hearing it. I wonder if I finally figure this out. Because what I was thinking was that, like, basically what if it comes down to the graphics card in the PS5 being better than the graphics card in the PC, and then like the capture card still takes, you know, a lot of the weight, but it's still your graphics card on your PC that has to render it and encode it. So the rendering and encoding preferably would be done on a comparable graphics card, you know. Man, I don't know, it's sounding good. You look pleased about something. It's my graphics card, is what I'm pleased about. Good news for the railroad, I take it. So the Ronique were avoiding a predator. Smart ones, they are. And Val Kawan is not too bad himself, what with his whistle idea. Sit tight. We'll have this train on the tracks before you know it. Yeah, okay, I'll sit tight. And like, I do have some PC games that I only have on my PC. Like, I have Final Fantasy 13 and 13 Part 2.
Ready to go.
And I have like Final Fantasy 15. And it's nice to know that I could play those now. And they won't look like ass. Hopefully.
Whoa. She looks as good as new.
Basically, I upgraded from a, what is it, like a GeForce 1050 Ti. It was like the best graphics card, and a used one at that I could get. And this was back in like around 2020 or whenever like the card shortage was. For some reason, that's when I decided I wanted to build a PC. And now that the tariffs are happening, it's kind of messing with things again. But I upgraded to a GeForce 3050 Ventus ×2 8GB overclocked. So, I mean, that's quite an upgrade as far as I can tell.
If I had time to do a proper job, could have really made her shine. Had to cobble together the exterior with spare parts. We refurbished the interior, though. Not that you can appreciate it from out here.
Crap. Nope. Nope.
But as far as the Ronek are concerned, we've spared no effort.
No. I'm trying to remember how to... Oh, that's what it was.
From the ballast to the ties, we've adjusted every bit of the track so she'll run quiet as a field mouse.
You and your crew have worked wonders. Our nation is in your debt.
Come now. If anything, credit's due to Tuliolao. It's thanks to the folk you recruited from every corner of the continent that we were able to get her up and running so quickly. Besides, the ethereal whistle's the true marvel, and we wouldn't have that without the scales you brought us. However grateful you are, know that we're even more thankful.
Right. If we're done talking, let's put this train through our paces.
Whoa.
There's a Ronik up ahead.
Now, to test our whistle.
On it. Just point it in the general direction, and...
Hey, it worked. It's working.
It's moving away. Meanwhile, our friends over there appear wholly unperturbed.
Well, that's what we wanted.
With this, we can alert those who wander too close without disturbing the rest of the herd.
A roaring success! In a quiet way, like. Then with your permission, Vow of Reason, the Chapteral Railroad is back in service.
Sweet. For a while there, we were real worried that we'd never get the railroad running again. But now that the test drive was such a success, we can breathe easy and start hauling people to and from the dome. First Shaoloni, and then the continent. Watch out, Zaktural. Here we come. I share the sentiment, but we've got a mountain of work ahead of us to ensure smooth operations. Time to get back to it. The efforts of all here today have not gone unnoticed. Once more, I thank you. As for our own work, I trust you can handle matters in Alexandria Lamatiu. I gotta grab me some more coffee real quick. Hey, that guy had my... Oh, okay. Oh, I'm so stoked on this graphics card. It's rendering the shit out of this game. My old one was used when I got it anyways. Like, it's nice to have a new graphics card. Well, it's possible that... Oh, shit. I gotta change that. It's possible that something... Shale, what do you have her working on? Galulja's mama. I'd feel the same in his shoes. Have felt the same. Some questions are painful to leave unanswered. There's no cause to look at me like that. The kakiwa. The kakiwa we met have only... Let me try it again. The kakiwa we met may have only been a simulacrum. This isn't the way... Let me try it again. The kakiwa we met may have only been a simulacrum, but her memory was real. Jesus Christ, what a sentence. I needn't search for what she left behind, because she left it with me, and I will carry it always. Speaking of things you're carrying, is that a teeny tiny kakiwa? What? No. It is merely a token from Alexandria. Our friends in Oblivion would not take no for an answer, and I thought it was a good souvenir as any. Whatever you say, for what it's worth, I think it's a nice way to bring her with you on your travels. Oh. Yes, well, you're off to the dome now, aren't you? I thought I might join you for a time, see if there is aught I can do for the people there. Much changed, though it is, I still consider it my home. Of course, we can give you the full story on the way. Alright. Off to solution 9. Man, yeah, I just can't overstate, like, I was trying to, like, make videos about this game almost 10 years ago at this point, and it was impossible. I just didn't have the tech. You know, I just couldn't do it. I tried so hard. I'd load the game up on my shitty computer. I was even doing it on like a Mac Mini for a while, and it just like barely ran. Barely fucking ran on a Mac Mini. And the first time I ever played was on my friend's PC, and he was kind of this nerdy dude, and his PC, like, after I learned a little bit about PCs, I realized his PC was fucking terrible. Like, it was really bad. Barely ran this game. I played this game for years at like 10 frames. Like, oh my god. So I feel like I finally have a decent setup to play this game after all this time. It just feels really good. A simple yet elegant solution, and thus is the railroad back in operation. Meanwhile, Shale is nearly finished processing the data. She will be able to share findings with us imminently. I'm interrupting something, I gather. Why is Stola? What brings you here? I've seen enough of the gate and the Sky Deep Sea Note for now, so I'm shifting my investigation to living memory. Yeah, I haven't seen her in a while. While there, I thought I would do well to have the company of an expert on Electro. I'd like to take a closer look at the place myself. I can join you once we've finished here. Lest you fear I've forgotten, once I've made headway with living memory, the key in your keeping shall be the next subject of my scrutiny. Apparently I have some kind of key. I don't remember though. You just take the key. If I didn't lose it.
There was a mountain of data to sift through, much of it tantalizing, I admit. But it will take time to fully decrypt everything that piques my interest, so to answer our immediate question, I've been concentrating my efforts on the audio saved by Taishul Jah herself. While I've not listened to it yet, I have a selection ready for playback. Would you like to hear it now?
Yes, please.
All right. Several audio files will now play in sequence.
My name is Taishul Jah, and I decided to record this to help me put my thoughts in order, I suppose.
Mother?
Officially I was a Virgin with the Lance Guard. I was part of a contingent dispatched to Yasulani to hunt a Dullard Vidral that was wreaking havoc. After our mission was complete, I elected to remain. It was the perfect opportunity to document the geographic distribution of medicinal herbs in this region.
Oh, they going wreck.
Or so I said when requesting special dispensation. In truth, I could not bear to return to Tuliolal. I had hoped to aid Commander Zoralja in the right of succession, but he did not so much as look my way. I was never in contention, of course, one of the nameless many in his army. To go back and face that reality was too much for me, so I ran, and in my cowardice, I stumbled upon this path, a path that changed my life. When the dome appeared, I found myself trapped within and reunited with my commander. How am I to speak of Commander Zoralja? I admired him, his incontestable strength, his unwavering focus. He was a man of great passions. I watched him, captivated by his intensity. From afar, I would not dare approach. And in watching, I came to know him. His eyes too sought the distance, but not as mine did. He yearned not for another, but something else, beyond the horizon. That gaze would never fall upon me. I knew. The experiment will soon proceed to its next phase, and when it does, as he promised, I will have my heart's desire. Today. It should have been today. A new beginning. What I have dreamed of for so long. I hold a future in my arms. If you could see him, embrace him, surely that would be enough. So full of hope I was. A foolish hope.
Its scales are blue.
He's your son.
My... No, I can't. I don't know how. How could I? How? To raise a child, be a father. I don't. I can't. No! No! Get it away from me. Get that thing away from me!
Yeah, that's not what you want to
It's
hear.
all right, little one. Papa was just surprised. That's all. He'll come around. We'll be a happy family. Kaniloka shouting for me. The research hasn't been going well. But I can't let him take it out on my baby. Hush now, little one. I know just where to hide you.
That's all of them.
Well, damn. That was brutal.
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
We know some manner of accident happened at the facility after this was recorded. Perhaps your mother couldn't come back for you.
Hey, Golocha.
I'm fine, Lamachi. Father and mother, they were both so lonely. If we could have been together, maybe they wouldn't have been. But sometimes things don't work out, no matter how hard you try. I can't tell if I'm happier now. But it's better to know, I think. Thank you, everyone.
It's bitter to know, a profound response for one so young. Though I wish he didn't have to be. Gululja is indeed wise beyond his years. Beyond them. Yet one never outgrows the need for dependable companions. 'Tis fortunate that he has you. Thank you, Shale. Because of you, I got to hear my mother's whole story. You heard it because you were brave enough to listen, Gululja. If you remember one thing, remember that. That you a brave boy. You brave little turtle boy. Now then, having shared what I can at present, I am ready to head to Living Memory when you are. I'm planning to be thorough, so we will need to stop for supplies on the way. That said, I promise we won't remain over long. I know we all have much and more to attend to. For now, farewell. A word before you leave. Our network's already spreading word of the railroad. We expected people would be clamoring to get on the first train back, yet the reaction's been the polar opposite. Scant few seem inclined to depart Alexandria anytime soon. What? When we spoke before, you said many from Tuliolal were eager to reunite with friends and family. Maybe they're concerned about getting through Vanguard? If so, we could take turns accompanying them. In any case, we need to speak with the people ourselves. Let's start at Linode 9. Linode 9. I'm going to take a quick little break. I'll be right back. Okay. I am here. Might as well. Looks like it's right next to it. Yeah, there she is. Wah, 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 wah. There may still be gathering in Praxis Park. Let's try there first.
People look uneasy. Did something happen?
Have you heard? Someone was killed in the Thunder Yards.
The Thunder Yards was one of the hunters slain by a beast.
It was a hunter, all right. And a veteran at that. But it was no fiend that did him in. Only a random bolt of lightning.
Such a senseless way to die. They say that he expended his last soul cells during Zoraljar's attack on the city.
For an upright, hard-working man to meet such an unceremonious end, it feels wrong.
But we'll be fine, won't we? Even if the system no longer erases our memory of the departed, the regulators continue to function. I shan't go before my time. Growing old and passing peacefully with the help of the ushers is only natural.
Well, you may think so, but how are we to know? We have no memory of those who have gone. More may have met violent deaths than passed from old age, and we would be blissfully unaware. It could happen to you, or me, to any of us.
Then what are we to do? Spend every waking moment thinking only of how we might die?
With time, I had hoped that they'd be able to adjust to their new situation. But it's only gotten worse.
Look! It's Queen Sphene!
What? I thought she died.
What?
Help, Queen Sphene! The grown-ups are really upset, and I don't know what to do!
I see that you are as kind-hearted as ever, Nico. Never fear. I'm here to set things aright.
I don't understand. Sphene is gone. Forever. You there, Gusson. You were the Queen's aide, weren't you? What's the meaning of this?
Begging your pardon, Vow of Resolve. But Her Majesty Queen Sphene is paying visit to her people, as is her wont.
What are you talking about? Sphene is dead. You officiated the funeral yourself. We all placed flowers to mourn her passing.
A funeral? For Her Majesty?
They don't even remember? What? What?
What a curious jest. You know full well that ceremony was to commemorate those lives lost during the attack of Alexandria. Her Majesty walks among her people that she might support them in this most trying of times. Surely that is not cause for consternation.
Play it cool. Wickalamat, play it cool. We don't need
Your
these people
Majesty,
attacking us.
Won't you free us from these terrible memories of the departed? This is no way to live. Not for us, nor our children. I wish that I could. Truly I do. But with living memories shut down, even I cannot restore the system that once afforded us that comfort. You needn't fret, however. I have prepared an alternate solution. All of us shall be made endless. I have created a new system that allows you to transplant your memories directly into an ethereal vessel. One not reliant upon soul cells. This way, you need never again fear death. You may live as you please, and for as long as you like. Our stores of ether are, at present, not sufficient to provide this boon to everyone. But some of you received neo-regulators for the funeral ceremony, did you not? And there are still more we have yet to distribute. 5,000 in all. One day soon, those with neo-regulators will be called to join the Endless, and thence be free of suffering forevermore.
But only 5,000 of us?
You Victral!
Play it cool, Wookie.
The real Sphene would never be content to save only some of her people. Who are you?
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
Let's return to the back room. I need to calm down, and then we'll talk.
Evil. Something weird's going on, that's for sure. Whoops. We only caught the proclamation from a distance, but I can tell you that the message about neo-regulators was received with utmost clarity. It couldn't have been Sphene. She should have been destroyed when the Meso terminal shut down. Without a single Alexandrian to bear witness, presented with an identical figure claiming to be their beloved queen, 'tis no surprise that they would choose to believe she's alive. What is troubling, however, is their denial that the funeral was held in her honor. 'Tis as if their memories have been erased. Given that the members of Oblivion remain unaffected, that was likely the work of the regulators, but by whose design? Someone smart enough to play at being the Queen of Reason. In that guise, even if some suspect deception, most of Alexandria will be on her side. We need to find out who she really is. While I agree wholeheartedly, we should avoid drawing more attention than we already have. We must be patient until Oblivion's network turns up a lead, or until our self-proclaimed queen makes her next move.
Where am I? My people. Are they safe?
Isn't that your Stola over there? That looks like your Stola. What the hell? Ooh, a trophy. Ah, ZZZ. Your timing could not have been better. If you have a moment, we have some things we'd like to share. Excellent. We'll just wait for Lamati. She should arrive shortly. ZZZ, glad you are here too. Ugh. And speak of the devil, let's catch each other up, shall we? Right. I'll go first if nobody minds. I've been back in Tuliolal and spoke with Koana. I told him all about the records left behind by Galulja's mother, as well as Fiend's reappearance. We decided that I should remain in the dome until things settle down more. But while I'm Galulja's guardian, I'm also a foreign ruler. I'll have to take care not to appear as though I'm meddling in Alexandrian's politics. That's all from me. That's why I told you to play it cool. And you didn't. As for the rest of us, we've been keeping track of this new Fiend. She's been making regular appearances before the people, and each time she does, she encourages them to become endless. Alas, much else about her remains a mystery, including why she's chosen to reveal herself now. On our end, we've confirmed that only those wearing regulators have had their knowledge of Queen Fiend's death altered. Someone must have tampered with the devices to remove any and all memories of the event. Though we haven't yet identified the perpetrator, given recent events, Fiend is the chief suspect. Many believe that the Queen of Reason is alive and well, and remember her funeral as a memorial for those lost in the attack. Needless to say, this has proven confusing for those with more accurate recollections. We'll carry on with our investigation. I'll head to Earth and Sky now and coordinate with our people there. There's one other matter. The highlight of this gathering, you might say. We'd like you to meet a certain someone. By all means. Where's this person now? In the break room. She is unwell, and her stolen LSA have been tending to her. They'll be able to explain things. I want to see how she's doing, so I'll come too. The break room is at the end of the hallway through that door. We can go whenever you're ready. I knew it. It's the actual Queen's Fiend.
What is she doing here? We just heard she was busy spreading talk of becoming endless among the Alexandrians. What's going on here?
She is not who you think she is. Not the Queen of Reason, who has made a miraculous return, but an individual of flesh and blood, possessed of a soul. We chanced upon her in living memory, but she collapsed before we could exchange words. We decided to bring her here for now.
Her body was suffused with lightning ether, which caused a debilitating paralysis. Ishtola reached out and informed me of her condition, and I came with epoxy as fast as I could. We're now waiting to see if the treatment was effective.
Judging by her appearance, the circumstances of our encounter, and her extreme ethereal aspect, I am all but certain that she is the one from whom the Endless Fiend was created. The original Queen Sphene of Alexandria.
What? But how can that be possible? The real Sphene died of illness 4 centuries ago.
I died. Whatever do you mean? I am not dead. I'm not. What is this place? Where is everyone? Otis and Zelenia? And who are you people? Calm down. We mean you no harm. You've been unwell, and it wouldn't do to strain yourself. Please, help me. I don't understand any of this.
Of course. But if I might confirm some things first. You are Queen Sphene of Alexandria, are you not?
Yes. Yes, I am.
And ere you awoke here, you were in another unfamiliar place. Is that correct?
I opened my eyes and saw a strange, dark room. Outside, there were towering buildings, clad in electrope.
You slumbered at the heart of that city for many years, within a facility called the Meso Terminal.
Oh. Trying to get a good thumbnail.
Many things have come to pass during that time, some of which...
What? No! I didn't mean to do that. Stupid clicker mouse thing. Some of which what?
In that dark room, there was an electro casket designed to preserve its occupant in cold stasis. Until the terminal and its systems were recently shut down. That was where you were kept, in all likelihood. Since the time of the Old Kingdom. For 4 centuries.
What? Do you speak true?
That was a good one.
I've been asleep for that long. 400 years.
Our records say that Queen Sphene succumbed to the rampant lightning energies unleashed during the storm surge. But it seems the truth is rather different.
So yeah, she's... This is interesting. Like, who's the person pretending to be her right now? I do not believe that you are lying, so please, tell me everything that has happened. Everything. Very well. But let us do so with care, lest we cause you undue strain. Now, while I should like more of us to assist, it isn't practical to gather everyone, so I will summon Grahatya and Kryl for now.
I know this has all been a lot to take in, but how are you feeling? Physically, I mean.
Much better now, thanks to Y'shtola and Alisay's ministrations. In fact, I can scarcely remember the last time I felt so hale. I know not how to repay them. Not only for coming to my aid, but for telling me about my kingdom besides.
I don't think they're ones to keep score. Isn't that right? She's known those two for a long time. You can trust in her judgment. Besides, you helped to prove that their treatment works here as well. With this success, they'll be able to help others in Alexandria who suffer from the same illness. Few things could make them happier.
I see. Full glad am I to know that we may cure the affliction after so long. So very long. I steeled myself, having been warned, but it's difficult to come to terms with everything.
Sphene? Maybe going out and seeing it would help. Alexandria as it is now.
Great idea. There's no substitute for seeing things with your own eyes. That said, there is a chance that you'll run into the other Sphene. Still want to take a look, even so?
It would be a lie to say I do not feel anxious, but I wish to walk among the people, to hear their voices and learn about their realm.
I feel like it's dangerous. Very dangerous thing to do.
Truly, I would be honored.
Then allow us to show you the sights.
Thank you, Wuklamart.
Seekers of Eternity. Because if the fake Sphene sees her, what is it gonna do, you know? And if the other people see two Sphenes, what are they gonna do? Well, we'll find out on the next episode. Have a good rest of your day, and goodbye for now.